Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This one's more your man Bob Mob, Dark Wild Card, welcoming you to my ASMR haul video of Christmas of 2025. I'd like to start out, as I always do, my ASMR haul videos with a nice page flipping, because that's what first got me ASMR. When I first watched my good friend Kitty, her video where she was flipping through pages. I actually got this book at a thing that was not Christmas, but a horror convention, and it was awesome because, check this out. That's supposed to be me as Steam Ghoulie, the long-lost undead steampunk brother of Sven Ghoulie. The guy that wrote this book, guy by the name of J.A. Barrios, he actually enjoyed my cosplay so much. He thought it was so cool he actually had done that in the book. He drew that in the book when he was autographing it, and I'll put my picture of me as Steam Ghoulie right here. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I got the idea in a dream that I had one morning. I always have dreams in the morning, never at night. Because I got this from my granny a few Christmases back, this steampunk hat, and I decided to run with that. I also got this crystal at the horror con. Let's see here. And at a Comic-Con like thing called Too Many Games, those I see it, there's no such thing. I got these things. Yeah, I got the autographs of 3 awesome people. I got the autograph of the guy who plays Eraserhead in My Hero Academia. One of the few anime even I'd see his birthday because it's full Americana. Got his autograph. It was personalized, as you can see. Here we go. And I got James Rolfe's autograph, the Angry Video Game Nerd. Got him to autograph my old controller. And most importantly, this autograph. This is the autograph of the voice actress for Star and Stripe in My Hero Academia. As I said, it's a full Americana. Star and Stripe is my favorite of the female characters in that series. My favorite male character is All Might, because he's all about mindless and glorious needs of our time, calling out all his attacks with American names. Even though he's from Japan, he had spent several years as an exchange student here in America in that series. And Star and Stripe actually was the character. She was inspired to become a hero by All Might many years back. And so I got her autograph too, the voice actress of hers. And I also purchased this for myself at a Too Many Games convention, the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. There you go. As well as Captain America's Shield, my all-time favorite superhero, my all-time favorite comic book character in general. I got this. It's like a plus type thing, so it probably won't make any noise, but yeah, I dig it nonetheless. Got this at Too Many Games. And back to my Christmas gifts. Like I said, I'm a big fan of My Hero Academia. This is a t-shirt I got for Christmas. And here we go. Or actually, it's sleep pants. There's the lead hero, All Might, and there's his protege, Deku. Deku actually inherited the power of One for All, the ultimate power in that series from All Might, and it's like a thing that's passed down through several generations of heroes. All for One, or One for All rather. All for One is the name of the lead villain, and he was defeated by All Might, with All Might's finishing final attack. His ultimate attack was United States of Smash. So I said he's all about America. It's awesome. And this is the thing I purchased for myself at the shore. This actually is this was another thing I had in a dream. I was dreaming that I was a superhero, and that was my name, 2 Alpha Maiden Military for Next Civilian A, for the Second Amendment I had a dream in which I could turn my arms into actual guns, like to fire bullets at villains and disable them from preventing from attack of instance any further. This was another thing from the horror con. This is, as you can see, it's a resin human heart. It's it's for Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart, as like part of his opening page of that story in the background. Let's see if that makes any kind of a sound. Where do I have that? Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. What is sound? Sound of scratching on wood. Yeah, The Telltale Heart is my all-time favorite story of Edgar Allan Poe's, and indeed my all-time favorite horror story in general. And I think that might be the origin of the unrealizable narrator. I'm not sure if that existed before Poe or not, but yeah. Oh, and yes, Poe served in the military, so I salute them, so I speak his name. And yeah, Poe is my all-time favorite horror author. Got these exercise gloves for my little sister and her husband. Because I work out a lot. I try to work out at the gym every other day if possible. Yeah. Here we go. In fact, I just worked out today. Working out's a lot of fun and a very rewarding experience. It gives one a feeling of power. Another very fun and rewarding experience is gardening, which leads me into this. These seeds for paprika. I'm going to be growing paprika from seed for the first time ever this year, and I'm going to dry it out and smoke it and make paprika powder. Got this set of knives. Set of cutlery knives from a white elephant gift. There you go. Has some pretty cool designs on them. And it's an 8-inch chef knife, an 8-inch slicing knife, 8-inch bread knife, a 7-inch santoku knife, I don't know what that is, a 5-inch threading knife, and a 3.5-inch paring knife. And indeed, this works perfectly for me because I love to cook, and this should be mighty helpful in that. As well as, though I can't show it right now because it's in the freezer, because I'm going to be having it for New Year's Day. I wanted to do it for Independence Day of next year, but I don't think they'd last that long, unfortunately. Steak medallions, filet mignon steak medallions that, as I said, I wish I could do it next year for the Independence Day, because it's going to be our big 250, 250 years of America, and my pride and joy. And I can't wait for that. Chex Mix. Yeah, gift card to Chick-fil-A, my all-time favorite fast food restaurant, because they're good, considered people. As well as a gift card to Amazon, which I have already used to get some awesome stuff. That will be shown later at the end of the video. A Steam gift card, which is what I mainly do, I do games mainly on this channel. I do some ASMR video games if you're interested, ladies and gentlemen. Like on Sundays, I play and broadcast what's called Spiritfarer, very soothing kind of a game. And I used this to get the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, because I always wanted that. I have, when I was a kid in the 90s, well, I still am a kid, I'm not really all that old, but yeah, I'd always wanted to play Mortal Kombat, but my parents thought it was too violent or whatever. But, yeah, now I can play it. I can play all of the original games, and I can't wait to do that. As well as a gift card for Pokemon Go. I got these as part of a game of sorts my family was having towards on Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was sort of like almost like a beer pong type thing, except without the beer. It was prizes hidden in cups, and you were supposed to knock the cups over, and whatever was in the cup you got, and the label for this was in the cup because it was too big to fit in, but yeah, it's got a nice shimmery thing. Hope that does us tingles for some of you, the shimmering lights. Here we go. A dark chocolate orange. Let's see here. Okay, I'll just leave it in for now because I don't want to force it. I don't want it to make too loud of a sound, but yeah. This here is a chimney starter for charcoal. It's something I've needed for a while now because I have one already, but it's not big of enough capacity to fill my grill when I am barbecuing and grilling. Back scratcher. That's a really nice sound if I do say so myself. I'm getting tingles from myself. jalapeno and honey chicken drumsticks, or not drumsticks, snack sticks. They're Slim Jim like things. Some popcorn. Popcorn is one of my favorite snacks because it's nice and healthy. Another thing from My Hero Academia. Dynamite, as he calls himself. He indeed has a very explosive personality, does this guy. I wonder if that's what Koei Kuratoshi had intended when he made this guy up. Well, actually, yeah, I remember reading in the very first issue of My Hero Academia that he actually intended originally to have him as a relatively nice guy, just coming off as kind of arrogant without meaning to, but he decided later on that was too boring and made him into a nasty type. But yeah, I wonder if his explosive power maybe is to reflect his personality. Because I'm not sure if Koei or Koshi had that power before or after he first invented him. I'm not sure. This was another thing I got at the HorrorCon. It's like supposed to be a like the Kraken, or perhaps the what's that word I'm looking for? That the guy made up by H.P. Lovecraft. Dude, I can't remember what he's called. But, yeah, it's supposed to be like one of those types, because he's got like, all these tentacles here. Let's see, will that make any kind of noise? Yeah, nice. The Cthulhu, that's what H.P. Lovecraft had created, the Cthulhu, as like a monster that was like a creature much like this. It's like an octopus type creature, a kraken kind of creature. There we are. I know that, for me at least, sometimes I can get tingles from this kind of thing, from like the reflections of light on a gift card in this case. The shimmering. It's a gift card to anything really because it's Visa, Visa gift card. That's like the hologram type thing. Maybe that will give you some tingles, ladies and gentlemen. I hope it does. It does for me. Anyway, here we are. Some mixed nuts, spiced mixed nuts my mom had made. Yeah, I got a nice kick to him. As I say that, I'm a big fan of My Hero Academia, and this is season 7, part 2 of that. And, yeah, it's got... This is like the deluxe edition of, that. It's got some, it's got what's in here. Let's see here. I think they're trading cards. Yeah, cool. Let's see here. What these trading cards are. Go. Okay, so let's see here. We've got, as I said about before, dynamite. Let's see, can I make sound from these? Here we go. There's a lot of characters on this one. Well, actually just 3, but the one guy has the ability, or had the ability, to multiply himself. That's why he was called twice. He was one of the villains. He's the guy in the background, the glowing eyes looking things. He was like the boyfriend. This character up here, Toga, Mikado Toga, who can drink blood and copy the look of another, and Urabdi, who has the ability to make anything she touches have 0 gravity. Okay, this guy in the green hair is Deku. He's the guy who took over after All Might retired. He has All Might's power as well as several other powers that were passed down through generations of heroes. Though he was actually born without a power in the beginning of it. As I said, he inherited All Might's power. And there's Urabdi again. That's Shoto. Shoto is a guy who has half cold powers. And there's Dynamite again. This is quite an intense picture, I dig it. It's Shoto battling Dabi, who also has fire powers. And there's a statue of All Might. And right there. Here we go. At this point here, we have the lead villain himself, All for One, who can absorb others' powers and can also pass them to others if he wants to. He uses that power of his to a very deadly advantage. He was originally defeated by All Might, but eventually broke out of jail. And this guy here, this is Endeavor. He's Shoto's dad. He is fire powered as well. That's where Shoto got his fire power from. Hawk's a dude who can fly and can use his feathers as weapons against evil. And Headphone Jack, who she's a musician, and she can also use her earlobes extend outwards to catch sounds as well as project sounds. She can warn others of incoming danger. And Toga Tokiyami, I think his name is, he has a power called Dark Shadow that allows him to sort of project a shadow out of himself, a shadow that has like a mind of its own and can be used to fight. Here we go. Another very intense picture. This Deku going up against, trying to remember his name, the co-lead villain, whose name escapes me at the moment. It's something in Japanese, and he has the abilities of this villain guy to touch anything and make it just disintegrate instantly. Very scary power. There we are. Cool. Here we go. Put those back in here. Tamaro Shigarigaki, that's the name for the villain guy, the co-villain, the co-leading villain, along with All For One. And they actually, like, sort of fused together. Here we go. And this is Gravity battling Toga, and this is a book that has like the oh nice. There's Star and Stripe once more. It's like her yeah, she's America's #1 hero, and yeah. And it's got interviews with the original cast members of the original dub in Japanese, but I just wish it had the stuff for the English voice actors as well. Oh well. Still cool, still very cool, especially since Star Stripe is on the very first page. Here we go, Arcane Season 2, the second and, unfortunately for me, final season. I really did dig this show. I gotten the first season last Christmas for a Christmas present. Arcane League of Legends. Oh cool, this has a steelbook too. Let's see here. What that includes. What's in that book? I just really dig this sound. It's very tingle-inducing for me. Hope it does the same to you, ladies and gentlemen. here. Trying to tell if that's either Jinx or Vi, the two sisters. They're starring characters. I can't tell though who that is on the front cover. And that's Vi's best friend, though I forget her name at the moment. Where's the book? Oh, I guess this thing is the book. I guess that means this. Yeah, because this. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if this is. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, I guess the steelbook refers to this cover because this is definitely metal. I thought it referred to an actual book, like I could flip the pages through the pages up, but oh well. Oh, I see. This is both Jinx and Vi. Because there's two different colored eyes. The blue one is Jinx's, and the sort of purplish one is Vi's. Sort of violet, hence because of her purple eyes. And yeah, it's an awesome series. Here we go. This is another anime series that even honestly is worth it. The original Dragon Ball, I find all of the Dragon Ball series worth it, but especially the original one. The original one is full of comedy, and this is a 4-movie pack. Let's see here. Okay, so we got the path to power. There's Goku when he was just a kid. This is the prequel to Dragon Ball Z. First there was the original Dragon Ball, and then came Dragon Ball Z, and so there's Goku as a kid, and there's Bulma, and the android that was originally designed to destroy Goku by Dr. Gero, but became his friend that he calls Aether, because he was android number 8. Okay, yeah. Mystical adventure. That guy there is like an assassin. I forget his name though. And interesting. Really, from the late great Akira Toriyama, the creator of this series, from his very first series, a series called Dr. Slump, She is an android as well. She was created by Dr. Slump. And it's like a thing with all kinds of misadventures. The first series, Dr. Slump. Sleeping Princess in Devil's Castle. There's Goku again and his best buddy Krillin. And Curse of the Blood Rubies. And there, once again, is Goku front and center. There's Bulma, and this is Yamcha, who was originally one of the bad guys. He was originally a desert bandit, but he became one of the good guys. And with all due respect to Akira Toriyama, and I really do respect him, he, as I said, is one of the few anime authors, manga authors that I did see his work was worth it. I wish he would have kept him super strong, because he in Dragon Ball Z he sort of got pushed to the side, but yeah, he was really strong in the original. Had the signature move, his Wolfang Fist. There was like a flurry of extremely strong punches that hurt even Goku, because as I said, he was originally one of the bad guys, and Goku even was impressed by his strength in the original Dragon Ball series. Horror taboo. I am a huge horror fan, as I'm sure a lot of you probably know, ladies and gentlemen. And what taboo is a game where you try to get people to guess the top word, and these are the words you can't say to give them clues. The ones below the top word. And let's see here. Yeah, sorry about that break, ladies and gentlemen. There was a siren going on outside, and I didn't want that to interrupt anyone else's ASMR experience. But yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see here. Let's see here. What's inside? Here we go. I'm not sure. Oh, nice. There's some bubble wrap in here. Bubble wrap is also a nice ASMR trigger. Here we have the buzzer, because if someone says, because in Taboo, the opposing team, whoever's not given clues, will have one person to buzz people if they say the words that are on the cards. Let's see if I can. Here we go. Let's see here. Here we go. Interesting. Like, for instance, this one says giant ape as the words to guess. And you can't say gorilla, jungle, King Kong, skull iron, or fur. Oh, jeez, I didn't expect that one there. Here we go. Let's see here. That's strange, it doesn't seem to be the holder for the cards. I guess it's a thing where it's because in traditional Taboo there's like a shoe, like a card shoe, like playing cards that you have cards put in, but it doesn't seem to be here. I guess maybe it's like, since it's an expansion pack type thing, they don't have that. Let's see here. Let's see. How interesting. I've actually never seen this particular series of movies, the Alien movies, and that's one of them is Facehugger, and you can't say Alien, Egg, Metamorphosis, Chestbuster, or Xenomorph. Huh. Wonder if they're any good. Let's see here, can I do this? Oops. Oh wait a minute, that wouldn't work anyway because I'll turn cards upside down. But yeah, I can do this. Here we go. Oh, this is a new one on me. Buggle. Can't say children, demon, video, ritual, or sinister. Huh. I'll have to look into that to see what that is. Give me a second here. Sorry about that break, ladies and gentlemen, but yeah, let's see here. Oh, interesting. Oh, I thought it said buried alive. It says boiled alive. Damn. Yeah, I wish it said buried alive because that was actually one of Poe's works, The Premature Burial. Maybe it does have that at some point, though, in this game, hopefully. Interesting. The harpy. That's a thing that you don't hear about often. Huh. Harpies were from Greek mythology. They were creatures that were very vengeful and violent, and they would attack men and they tear them to shreds. But yeah, you don't hear about them all that often these days. lighthouse that reminds me of in Hooked on You, the Dead by Daylight things and Hooked on You, which I purchased on Humble Bundle to support my all-time favorite charity, the Wounded Warrior Project. I'll put the links to both in the description. Because that's where the spirit would hang out. More mixed nuts. These ones are these are like a cheese flavored mixed nuts. Let's see here. I know some of you get like tingles from mukbang, so I'm gonna do that again. Very nice. This I actually had made myself and gave it to others as well as that. Keeping some for myself, it's a hot pepper jelly. I made it from homegrown ghost peppers. They're the hottest known to man while still remaining edible, as well as for the first time ever this year, homegrown sweet peppers. I had purchased a thing that said cherry bomb on it, but it actually turned out to be a sweet pepper, which I guess was just mislabeled or something. Various Christmas cookies from my next door neighbor. and an energy drink. I usually don't use energy drinks. I use them very sparingly, but yeah, this one's, as you can see, it's called Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha energy drink from Golf Fuel, Golf being the military for X G. There's Goku again. And, here, let's see here. Yeah, this is going to help fuel my workouts when I work out. And, here, give me a second to pour some out, because I imagine that probably could serve as a nice ASMR trigger. I remember it did for me years ago. Into this glass. I purchased this for myself because it's from a veteran-owned company, veteran that makes various different kinds of Slim Jim type things like meat sticks and beef jerky and such. It's important to support our vets, support our military in general. They keep us safe. By the way, what this is, I'm part of I'm an honorary member of my local Legion post, and it was just the most incredible experience those years back. I think it's been 12 years, I think now, since I was inducted, and if you don't mind my reminiscing bit, it was the 100th birthday of a World War II veteran that they were celebrating at the Legion Post, and I wasn't aware at the time when I was invited that I was aware that it was going to be for his 100th birthday, but I was not aware they were going to induct me, and so it just was such an incredible honor just to be in the presence of a World War II vet, especially on his 100th birthday. And he actually had saluted me, and a Bronze Star recipient, Captain Joe Borelli, received the Bronze Star from a holding officer strategically important bridge from the Nazis for 10 days when it was estimated he would only have to hold it for 3. And he saluted me and said he could see me as a colonel someday. Colonel is just one step away from general, which is the highest rank in the army. And I was just blown away by that. And, so yeah. Okay, and, yeah. Let's see here. How to do this. Okay, so yeah, the Weaver Brothers, that's the name of the company that makes this. They're a veteran company, veteran owned. And these are hot pepper cheese smokies. Gonna have some right now because, as I said, I I know that serves an ASMR trigger for some, myself included, mukbang. Here we go. Let's see here. I can get this open. Figure out how to do this. Give me a second here. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. How nice. You can definitely taste smoke flavor in this. And the cheese. Not very hot though. Oh, there's the heat coming in on the back end. Very nice. Yes, I'm Jerky James, he calls himself. A veteran that owns this company. There we go. Just gonna pour a little bit out because I don't want to drink too much all at once. But yeah, let's see what this is like. That is very sweet. But yeah, I'm not gonna have it all right now because I don't want to have my heart out of control. Especially not for an ASMR video. And finally, on my Kindle, here we go. I purchased 2 books for the postman always rings twice. This was made into a film noir, I think in the 50s, it might have been the 60s, early 60s, I'm not sure, by James M. Cain. And I found out just recently he served in World War I. Postman always rings twice. Oh, I forgot my Kindle does that. But yeah, I've yet to see that movie, that film noir. I want to see it because I'm a huge noir fan. And also, let me see here. The late great Charlie Kirk, he did not deserve what happened to him. And in fact, he had done nothing wrong. And this was the same thing that happened under the reign of many dictators. They kill people simply because of disagreements, but he did not deserve to die for merely disagreeing. He was a great man, a true American, and that was a book by him, Time for a Turning Point. And so, and I should, here we go. I should use my fork on that. Can't find it. Here. Because this makes a nice sound too. And that is my whole video for Christmas of this year. So if you dig what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, please consider subscribing. I was back. Very well.